Alright, sup everybody, welcome back to the Path of Rage and our continuing playthrough of Starfield. We're going to finish out the Samco mission where we headed to Aquila City, pick up right where we left off, and even though I make plans in this video to do a different mission after that, things take an unexpected turn in this one and lead into a mission branch path that I was not expecting and was really cool. I hope you enjoy it. Let's get into it. Picking up right where we left off. We got Sam Coe on our as our companion. We're heading into Aquila City, which just never fails to remind me of Fallout. And we're gonna go do this the Galbank Vault and look at those maps.
If you're looking to stay,
Hold it.
Aquila City.
By order of Marshal Daniel Blake,
Feels
I need
like I
to
spent
inform
half
you
my life
we've got
trying to
some
get out
trouble
of
at
this place.
Galbank. Folks might be in danger, so you may want to steer clear.
Never a dull moment around here.
I know you. You're Sam Coe. Marshal will be damn glad to have another Freestar Ranger helping out.
Afraid your information is a couple years out of date.
Not usually, but he took charge of the situation because the bank robbers are part of the Shaw gang. The Marshal's had a lot of experience dealing with the gang, so he's calling the shots. It's just behind me on the right. The place is on lockdown, so you should steer clear unless you can help out.
You can see them right there on the right hand side of the screen.
I guess that'd be the Marshal's call. Frankly, it ain't going well. Looks to be a stalemate. Maybe a little outside help would do some good.
Well, I doubt those robbers are gonna let us leisurely peruse the Galbank Vault. We better see if we can help move this situation along.
You stay where I can see you, Marshal. Everyone stays in front of the building, you got me? If you make a move toward the building, a hostage dies.
You planning to tell me your demands at some point?
Around here
You
is
find someone we can trust, and maybe we will.
I'm sure everything will turn out just
Like
fine.
who?
Not you, not one of your rangers, and not these city guards, neither.
What the hell am I supposed to do with that?
You need to stand back now. I don't mean to be rude, but I don't know you. Now please, stand back.
Aquila City at its finest, I see. Never a dull moment.
Well, I'll be damned. Sam Coe. Been a long time. I won't hold my breath about you being here to take the badge again. Listen, Sam, just so you know, I don't blame you for how it went down. For the others, though, you might get a different reception.
Thanks. I appreciate you saying so. But I figure some of that reception is owed. Still, I appreciate the sentiment, Marshal. It seems you got a situation. My friend here may be the answer you're looking for.
All right, Sam. I'll trust your judgment on this one. Some folks from the Shaw gang tried to rob the place, but they got spotted by a guard. They took everyone inside hostage, and now they're keeping a watch so we can't move against them. They're using the intercom to communicate. They won't talk to me. Say they don't trust the badge. They want a neutral negotiator. In other words, they didn't have a plan for this, so they're stalling while they come up with one. All right, I'm willing to allow that. But a few things first. Say what you have to, but whatever they ask for, there's no way in hell I'm giving it to them. Also, there are lives at stake, so don't get cavalier. Find out what they want, and then report back to me.
Take it slow and steady. Look for every opportunity to de-escalate. You got this.
Hey, you in the bank. I'm sending in a negotiator, so don't shoot.
Hands where I can see him, and don't try nothing. negotiator, huh?
How exactly can
You
you see
think
me?
you're just gonna walk up here and get us to surrender? You're dead wrong. Um, it's Jed. Jed Bullock. Well, ain't you polite? So tell me, stranger, how do I know you're gonna deal straight with us? I don't know you, so why should your word mean anything to me?
Okay, now we got the persuade mini game. I have no points into persuade, so see how this goes.
I ain't buying it. We've been in worse scrapes than this. We can handle being stuck in a bank. Yeah?
No.
Well, maybe that's just what you want us to think, so we'll give up. Nothing you say is gonna change my mind, so let's just move on. They talk too damn much. Complain about everything. But as much as we'd like to, none of us has shot one yet. We want to guarantee a safe passage to the spaceport and a ship. We'll drop the hostages off somewhere safe in the system. After that, we'll radio back where they are, and the Marshal and his crew can come and get them. But if anybody follows us when we break orbit, we start shooting people. Got it? Oh, hell, the Freestar Rangers have got ships. They can give us one of them. This whole damn job's gone wrong. It was supposed to be just a quick hit. Clean and simple, you know? So let's all try to keep our heads, yeah? Because my guys, they're going crazy in here. I don't know how much longer we can last.
Something stabbed me. Sorry about that. Let's try and persuade again.
Damn it. I didn't think of it that way. You have to believe me, we never meant to take hostages.
There we go.
Nobody's been hurt, so maybe the judge won't come down too hard on us. Yeah. I think this has gone on long enough. You go tell the Marshal we'll come quietly.
You'd make a decent ranger with the
Aw,
way you
damn.
handled that.
I thought for sure I'd have to bust into the bank, guns blazing.
Those guys are scared. I can tell. What's the word? Well, I'll be a son of an Ashta. How'd you pull that off? Considering those are Shaw's people, that's damn near a miracle. Here, you've more than earned this. You got us out of a tough spot, and you did it with courage that's not common. As a matter of fact, you might just be Freestar Ranger material. If you're interested, head on over to the Rock and ask for Emma Wilcox. She handles the new recruits.
Alright.
All right.
5,000
Now
credits
that
too.
lives
Nice.
aren't on the line, let's get back in Galbank, see if we can get those maps.
Shimon.
Okay, yep. Put that mission back on. And then after that, we're gonna do Vladimir's mission too.
Marco!
Today we're focusing on
Okay.
campaign
We'll
missions,
take it from here.
main questline missions.
Nice job.
All right. The family has.
Well, you know I'm gonna steal the money.
Security here, so let's look around. Here's a copy of the key.
Right?
Okay, now remember, Solomon was from an earlier generation,
Either of which is worth taking.
so it's not going to be on a slate. Big bundles of paper is what we're after.
Note for Sam. Newton's cradle. Okay. Scroll holder. I see.
Oh, no. Jacob. Of course that old mule saw this coming. He's just a bitter old man, interfering in what's none of his business. That we do. I was hoping to avoid the estate when we landed. Cora's gonna be so mad. Because I told her we wouldn't have time to check in with her. Look, I was trying not to do this, okay?
Let's see if we can persuade.
You really gotta do this. And why do you have to be so pushy, huh? You're not wrong. I know, it's just...
There you go.
It's personal. All right, fine. He's my dad, okay? We're not exactly on friendly terms. He probably figured I'd come for the maps at some point. Got ahead of me. Family business just wasn't something I wanted to get into, you know? Yeah, well, sorry I'm such a pain about it. No forgiveness between me and my old man. It's, co-tradition. All right, shall we?
Almost makes me wish I'd gone with that other dialogue option where it says I'm about to walk into drama, aren't I?
Is Solomon Coe really all that? Some make it seem like he built the whole damn Freestar Collective by himself.
It does look pretty
I'm sure
cool,
some of the
doesn't it?
tales grew in the telling, but no one denies he found Cheyenne. And set up his camp not far from here. Aquila City was his baby.
I don't buy it, though. The United Colonies wouldn't let some ragtag...
That's the Rock, Ranger Central. Not a bad bar, too.
Not a bad part.
Hopefully, you're not so used.
His house. What's this? The entrance to the rock. Obviously, an archaeological building. What? It's actually
My mother wanted me to be a doctor. A doctor?
it's actually a pretty sweet landing zone.
Mothers.
You know?
Am I right?
Entirely different vibe from New Atlantis. Same with Sidonia on Mars. Do this. Taking its time. There we go.
Well, well. Sam Coe finally decides to darken our doorstep again.
You know why I'm here.
Oh? And what's that? You come to your senses? Realize where you ought to be for once?
I ain't asking again.
You ain't asked once. Let's hear it. I want you to say the words about what's more important to you than family.
Okay, this was a mistake.
The only mistake I'm seeing here is you. Bringing your Constellation lackey here instead of my granddaughter. Come to help Sam loot his ancestry? You're not getting those maps. Full stop.
I got just as much right to those maps as anyone else in this family.
That's exactly right, Sam. We all share Solomon's legacy. Only some of us are around to live up to it, and some of us aren't.
All right, that's enough. Come on, let's you and I talk. In private.
Welcome home, Sam. Make your visit short, okay? It's what you do.
I hope Cora doesn't get too much underfoot. Give me a sec.
Cora's not there.
All right, let's talk options. You're flying in the face of my 30-plus years experience with the man, but all right. I hope you like arguing.
Let's see if we can convince him. If not, we can always go get Cora.
What is it this time, Constellation? You mean besides the fact that you're some independent group that doesn't know where your loyalties lie? Or are you referring to the fact that my granddaughter lives in your clubhouse rather than in her family home? Well, that's not your decision, is it? It's co-property by birthright. It stays here. Solomon did more than just take off when it suited him. He built things, inspired others. You really believe that, don't you?
Ooh, which one to pick? Sooner we're out of your house? Try that.
Not liking your attitude. I'm not flapping my jaw one more second over this. The answer's no.
I'd have to ask Cora.
My own father's trying to keep those maps from me. Yep.
Okay. I'm willing to bet says Jacob's not gonna, or not Jacob, Sam is not gonna like this.
You didn't hear this from me.
Go gadget jump pack. Gotta love it.
How you liking that laser gun?
I'm liking it lots, bud. Thanks.
We don't have any plans.
She's outside the ship. Okay, cool.
Hey there. Need to make a quick getaway? Or is this we're coming back for the better weapons kind of thing? Grandpa Jacob? Are we going to see him? Dad said no last time.
And I'd still be saying no if I had any choice in the matter. And by the way, I thought I told you not to pry. Can we just do this?
So is the answer yes? That's usually Dad's way of saying yes. Really?
Over my strong objections.
Works for me. Let's go.
I'd rather let the guy see his granddaughter for a few minutes than try and, you know, sneak into his house and maybe end up having to kill Sam's dad.
I don't know about that.
Just guessing it could go that way. Dad doesn't seem like an entirely sensible man. Oh, let's buy some ammo. I'm thinking of it.
Take a look around. Everyone needs supplies. How about I just show you instead of tell you?
Don't need that. All of those. All of those. What the hell? Got plenty of those. Going through, what was the shotgun shells I needed for... It was 12 gauge, right? Yeah, I can't get those here. Good enough. I've got more ammo now. No point wasting all my money. Oh, Cora's just booking it ahead. Has to say now.
There's my girl. Look how big you've grown.
You should see my right hook now. I bet I could knock you flat on your butt, old man.
Now that's the spirit. If only your ancestor Solomon could be here to see how bright the co-future looked.
Can we move this along?
Don't listen to him, my darling. You should stay here with me during your visit. The Co-Estate's a much better place than some musty old starship.
Oh, can I, Dad?
No. She was just popping in to say hi. That's it.
You want those maps, Sam? Don't think I don't see what you're up to. She'll be safe here while you're doing whatever it is you're gonna do.
Fine. Hand them over.
You have what you wanted. Now off with you.
There we go.
All right, let's see if we can find the empty nest. All right, let me think. The way I heard it, the readings he was getting were normal at first, then they bottomed out. And no creature, alien or otherwise, would dare step inside. There. Found it. Oh boy. That's a problem. Well, you ain't wrong. But let's take a look at what we're up against. First, it's in the middle of the frontier, which we already expected. No problems there, but the usual tussling with alien wildlife. But the empty nest is a cave right in the middle of Shaw Gang territory. Same outlaws who held up Galbank. Well, just remember, it's about the artifact, not them. Hurting bad guys puts a smile on your face, that's a bonus. Let's get to that cave.
Money. Okay. On to the cave. Cave is... Ah! Okay, so we don't have to go to the ship to fly somewhere. Just gonna hop over the wall. Spider-Man. Only, you know, with a jetpack. Oh, the grass just showed up. Gonna scan everything I can on the way there. At least everything directly in front of me. Not much. And that. I want to upgrade the scanner a bit more too. Oh! Hold on, let's check this out. How cool is that? Can I scan that one? And some more stuff? I think I've already scanned him, haven't I? Yeah. Oh, I thought it was attacking me for a second. Cave. Structure. Creatures. And I'm assuming because it's got a skull and crossbones on it that those are hostile. We've also got a primary mission, a constellation mission, to survey a planet, which includes running around doing stuff like that. I hear guns. Oh, yeah. Well, these two guns fire the same thing, that's why. So... we're gonna get rid of this one. Actually, it doesn't matter. Well, for now, we're still using the laser gun. Laser Dazer. Of course, having her along, or him along, makes rifles work better.
All right, this is Shaw Gang territory. And they're usually not willing to talk. Be ready.
Usually not really do talk. Fair line.
Smugglers would be wise not to tangle with us.
Indeed. Well, I think it see me even though I was stealth. This thing is weak. Oh my god, it's weak. Better.
Big mistake. Give me some cover. Hit him down.
Oh crap. shot the rock. This feels like old times, does it? Okay. Okay, switch back to a different... I don't have enough ammo by a long shot. How did it not get him?
Today's not gonna be your day, pal.
No. This thing does not have good aim. Or good stopping power for that matter. You know, it just occurred to me.
Afraid your time's coming up.
Let's get this one last dude first. What was that? Uh-oh. No, my health seems to be fine.
Say goodbye.
They're like right here. They're in this.
Getting interesting.
Jeez. Now, let me check with Sam.
I'll carry anything you need. Well, within reason.
Yeah, I don't have armor on him. I don't have. He doesn't even have a decent gun. He's got a rifle. That's it. So,
I might have what you need.
Give him the drum beat. Tombstone. Rifle. Drum beat's a rifle. He can use that. And ammo. That was 11mm caseless. Get one. Oh.
Hey, if you find a new pistol.
There we go. Now he's using a better gun. Hookah canister, yeah. That's what we need. I can't do anything with the weapon workbenches yet. I have to level those skills up. None of these guys had armor on them.
Even smugglers might take a shot at you if you invade their turf.
What is that? Oh. What am I stuck on? Jesus.
made that look easy.
Yes, we did. Get it.
Find anything?
No? Was that? Come on, pick that up. Broken everything. There is very well times come to admit without a funeral our prayers are not going to last. Digipick. Tag, you're it. I've seen this drag. Go to town and get some more beer. Alright. Gonna take all the weapons I can pick up and sell them. I already went through here, didn't I? Nope. Carry of the Cosmos. Another digipack. I don't want mines. Take grenades. Farming hat. David Copperfield. See that? Hundreds of years in the future and they still know about David Copperfield. Alright. There we go. Let's head in. Rifles at the ready. Wow, he's fast. Okay. Key is right there. What do we got here? Okay, I'll take that. Oh. Oh. That one. That. This one. This one? There we go. Oh, black market stuff. how much this is worth. Take the contraband. We'll see what it does.
That's one.
No, I saw ya.
That one got away.
No, he didn't. We're just gonna hunt him down shortly. You know what I keep forgetting to do as well is sleep. Incendiary drumbeat. Okay. An Ashta Tamer. That's added to favorites already. Okay, cool. Go back to just Ashta Tamer. Oh, it's a big ass grenade launcher. Okay. We'll add that here. That's a sniper rifle. Ooh. I'm gonna put that over top of the gun. Not worried about that. And let's go use that. That's what I'm talking about. Where's this go? Oh shit! What? Okay, right back where I came from.
Hey!
Fire! Jeez. I'm gonna find some armor for Sam.
Cora was big into rock collecting when she was 8. Not so much anymore. Not my day. Is all that junk really necessary?
Yes, Sam. Yes, it is. Okay, I think we've killed them all now. The time has once again come to start filling up my hold with minerals. We need money. So, I'm going to take all the free money I can get. Can I scan Sam? No. Okay. Always remember to charge up your cutter so that you can actually harvest this stuff at a quick rate. Otherwise, it takes forever. Alright, we got another artifact. Should I be worried about the constant rumblings in the cave? Oh. I thought I had already. There we go. You see a little bit more each time.
Yeah, you're fine. Let's get going.
I'm fine, sir. Thanks for your concern. One of the things I can start doing too, if I wanted to worry about upgrading things and the crafting system even more, is I can go back to New Atlantis and deposit all of the ship resources. Apparently there's a small case there that's actually infinite. You can just keep putting stuff in it. And then we can actually, you know, do what we need to do to
I wonder if there's anything in here.
start crafting better guns, better weapons, stuff like that. Suit upgrades. I don't think I can do anything with them here. Let's see. Modified lawgiver. Standard barrel. Laser. Yeah, no. I can't. Oh, I can do that. Got a muzzle brake. Long range accuracy and hit stability. Yeah, I want that. Piercing rounds. One barrel can install, yeah. I actually have to have the ingredients ahead of time, and I have to upgrade the skills. That'll come later. I'm gonna save right here.
I think that's far enough. Hate to put a hole in the head of Akila's own prodigal son. Least not before we've had a word.
You must be Shaw.
What I am is disappointed. Samco in the flesh, and he's peddling around the frontier with the has-beens of Constellation.
That hurts my feelings.
Now you got past my crew, who I pay quite handsomely, I might add. Grabbed something from that weird cave. Probably whatever's been keeping the Ashta away. So, I'm down one hideout. Now, let's talk about what all that's worth to me. Your lives, your credits. One or the other, really.
No, I'm just gonna shoot you then.
Boss, it's the other.
Damn it! Just shoot everything!
Ooh, this gun is dope. Oh my god, how did I miss that? And of course, I'm out of bloody... One frag grenade, yay. Could have got her when it was down. Take the Ashta Tamer. Let's put this to the test. Whoa! Yeah! What I'm talking about. Oh, big lad's coming my way. that does not do a lot of damage, does it? Oh, something just whaled me.
Gonna get your blood pumping, huh?
Guys can take a beating, and this one's just sitting here. There you go. You gotta love the Bethesda AI.
Waste not, need not.
Snake oil. There we go. They spit rocks at you. That's what that is. Thanks for all your help, Sam. I wonder. $10 value? Yeah, I'm not taking the weight for that. That one? Suppressed Razorback. An arc welder. Ooh. You know what? Let's just equip it. I know the tombstone sucks, so I don't want to use it. 60. Alright. Let's head back to the ship. Now, if I wasn't encumbered, I could just teleport back there, but I am encumbered. Come on. Is it? Okay, this is the walking speed that it goes up. Does it go up any faster if I stop? No. Oh. We got a bunch of stuff to deposit into the cargo hold, but I think I just want to keep selling stuff as I get it. Contraband has to go into the cargo hold.
We're in one piece. I'll call that a win.
And I know a place where they sell it.
Breathe that in.
They sell it on Sidonia.
Precious.
On Mars, if you can get past the scan. And there's another dude that takes contraband, no questions asked. Can't remember where he's at though. Almost back. I like the fact that my CO2 kept going up even though I was using my jump pack. Not my legs, not running. Imagine a day where that's commonplace, folks. Like, just seeing ships take off. Instead of like the way you see planes now, but seeing spaceships take off and land constantly. That'd be cool. One of those things I find for myself is I want to see what happens. If I could choose to live forever, I would, just because I want to see what happens. You might ask, you want to see what happens with what? All of it! Everything! Comes the rain again. And Bethesda certainly do know how to build locations. Tell me, how Fallout is this? Old stone, looking run down, and yet high-tech all over the place too. Excuse me.
Should we warn him about the Ashta? We got a big old sign.
We got a big old sign. Oh! Laredo Firearms. Alright, let's do some selling. Some selling and some buying of ammo.
There's not enough to do around here.
Talk to the girl.
So we had to clean up the graffiti on the range again. Why don't we just close it down? It's not like it gets much use.
I need someplace to put the prototypes through their paces. It stays.
But you know Stretch Trash will come back and loiter. Or worse.
Let them. A few beer bottles and graffiti is the least we owe them.
Yes, Miss Lance.
Okay.
The UC can't be that bad, can it?
Every gun gets a full Laredo guarantee. Indeed. As a matter of fact, they're made in this very building. You're standing in the storefront of the Laredo Firearms Factory. I designed and manufactured every firearm for sale here. As such, I can offer you my personal assurance they're of the highest quality.
Right.
When a CEO distances herself from the customers, her decision-making suffers. Here I get to see what matters, what sells, what doesn't, and why. It's invaluable. Plus, it's better than the endless meetings. Let's
Yeah,
get
I
you
would
set up.
never want to be a CEO, ever. No thanks. Weapons, what do we got here? A Head Ranger. Let's sell. We're going to sell the Arc Welder and Coachman. Gotta keep the Cutter. Keeping the Modified Lawgiver, selling this, selling these. I still want to keep that. I want to give that a try. Ah. Eh. The Prime. I don't have enough money for. $21,000. Yeah, I guess I don't. Okay, well, let's buy ammo. Buy all of those. All of those. Don't have this gun anymore, so I'm not worried about it. These I need. Buy all. Alright. Yeah, 500 rounds. I don't have 12 gauge shotgun shells. I need those. Loads of that. Okay. I think we're good for ammo for the guns that we're using right now. Head to the ship and deposit the rest of the stuff. Wait, no. We can sell it here.
You meet all sorts in Aquila City.
Indeed.
I think you'll find that we carry fine weapons. Here's what I have in stock right now.
Okay, so... Oh, yeah, okay, that only takes weapons. Duh.
I heard Mr. Wright's gonna be looking for an apprentice soon.
Come here and do some more selling.
I get all kinds in here. Take a gander.
Hey, do we have ship parts? No. So. Resources. Well, he's definitely the place to go to sell stuff. Let's sell everything I don't need. Oh, snake oil did have it. Doesn't matter. Ah, sell this stuff. There we go. A little bit more money now. This gun is not that good. I'm selling it. Good enough. Okay. And now let's put that other gun. West Razorback can go there. Boom. Where are we headed to now? Back to the lodge. Okay.
Never ever go outside the city walls after sundown.
Word to the wise, avoid the stress.
Let's do this. We need to earn a lot more money back by focusing on the missions a bit, because I want to upgrade this old girl a little bit. I want a different crew quarter compartment. I find the armory upstairs to be somewhat useless.
There's 3 flight checkers. That's my girl.
Your ship is way bigger than Dad's.
We will sleep to get the well-rested benefit. Gives us 5% more
Another day, another credit, as my daddy likes to say.
experience.
Hey, how are you?
Hey. Let's do this.
thrust is firing.
Miss stay up late reading up the cops. Did you report last night?
Don't pretend to be mad at me. I know you aren't really. I learned that back on Earth, people used to use the stars to navigate.
Orbital pattern locked.
But I guess it only worked because they just lived on one planet. And that sounds boring.
Remind me one of these days to tell you the tale of a certain Solomon Co. and where it... Stargazing landed him.
No. Man, that throws you off. Like you're trying to keep the ship centered, and he looks down and it actually changes where the mouse is and sets the ship all yawing about.
Navigational feedback checks out.
This is
You're in the right place.
Prepare to be scanned for contraband.
Shit! Crap! Oh, this is bad. Go to Let's see if this works. I completely forgot. They're gonna...
I've got special orders. You're coming with me. Stand down and prepare for immediate transport.
Oh, I forgot about the contraband.
We have orders to transport you and your vessel to your final destination, the UC Vigilance. Any deviation from those orders on your part will be considered an act of hostility and will be met with aggressive force. Smart decision. Stand by to be boarded and transferred.
There are too many damn ships here. Oh, I completely forgot about the contraband.
Good guys, right? Please tell me Sis Steph with the good guys.
I'm telling you, the commander's got plans for this loser. Why else would he be going through all this trouble?
I still don't understand why he trusts a criminal. Seems like too much of a risk.
Stop worrying and keep an eye on our guest. I'll be right back.
Can't move.
You just sit tight. The commander wants to have a little chat.
The prisoner's ready, sir.
I hope you're comfortable. We have a lot to discuss.
That's Javik.
I'm your ticket out of the mess you've gotten yourself into. That's all you need to know for now. Not this time. So, let me see what we're working with here. It appears you spent several years as a bounty hunter. That type of background will get you quite far around here. I also see that you mined on Vectera, and now you're with Constellation. You've certainly been quite busy. Oh, and look at that. Right at the bottom of this list is the criminal incident that landed you in my crosshairs. Good. You'll find that I'm a stickler for details, and I'd hate to discover that your file is incomplete. Now that we have that out of the way, let me introduce myself. My name is Commander Kibwe Ikande, and I'm in charge of this operation for UC SysDef. Are you familiar with what we do? United Colonies System Defense. Does that help you figure out exactly what it is we do?
I know you kidnap people.
UC SysDev is a division of the UC Navy. While they handle the big picture stuff, we deal with a very particular problem. The Crimson Fleet. That convict is where you enter the picture. On the books, they maintain combat-ready spaceborne forces to deter aggression and ensure the safety of the United Colonies. What all that fancy claptrap means is that they're the ones who fight in the wars to keep our territories secure. Are we really playing this game? The pirates, like the ones you tangled with on Vectera? Please stop pretending you have no idea what I'm talking about. No, you don't. Not yet, anyway. We've been prodding at the Crimson Fleet for years, trying to take them down one ship at a time. But we barely scratched the surface. If we can get someone on the inside, we'll have a shot at finding a loose thread we can pull to bring it all down. If the military rolls in and attacks the Crimson Fleet, we'd have a full-scale war on our hands. That means losses, heavy losses, that the United Colonies can't afford. Not for me, for yourself. Look, I'm going to make this simple. Agree to work for UC SysDev, and together we take down the Crimson Fleet. Refuse, and I tell these guys to throw you into the nearest lockup. Might even tack on an extra few hundred credits to your fine. Well, first of all, we'll forget about the infraction that landed you on the Vigilance. Wipe the slate clean. Better still, depending on how well you do your job, we'll even kick in a few extra credits to offset any costs that the operation will incur. Or, you can throw all that away and end up back in jail with a hefty fine attached. Of course you have a choice. It's just stacked in my favor. So, what do you say? You going to work with me, or should I find someone else? If I didn't think you had a chance, I would have left you in lockup. You're just going to have to follow your instincts and trust me.
Oh, yeah. Alright.
Smart choice.
See where this goes.
I'm going to have one of my men escort you to the operations center. I strongly suggest that you don't give him any trouble. And don't bother trying to leave the ship. I think you'll find all access to the docking area is fully restricted.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
I am the Mantis. Now, what was that? That's what I wanted to do next, but looks like we've got a new quest going on here now. Wasn't there... I could have sworn I saw a message pop up in the top left that said, find your companions. Okay, and do this. Quick pause, folks. And we're back. Okay.
So, you took the op instead of serving the time. Gonna be the commander's new mole, huh? Going in all alone, infiltrating a bunch of pirates. You've got a lot of guts. Still, it makes you wonder, especially with the stories that go around. Like the one about how the fleet deals with informants by lashing them to the hull of a ship, and then slowly letting the air out of their suit. Could you imagine a worse way to go? I know I couldn't. But I wouldn't worry about it. Since the commander handpicked you, I'm guessing you can hold your breath for a really long time, right?
Okay, hello.
Hi. Guy fully suited up, just standing here. All right.
All right. This is as far as I go. Take the lift up to Ops. Commander Ikande should be waiting for you.
Howdy.
Hello?
Ah, there you are. Excellent. Now that we've established your level of cooperation with us, I want to introduce you to your new home. This is the Operations Center of the UC Vigilance, SysDef's nerve center dedicated to the destruction of the Crimson Fleet.
That is definitely Javik from Mass Effect, that voice actor.
We are currently in the Sol system, in deep orbit around Phobos. As to why, I'll explain momentarily.
Shoot. Yeah.
Which is precisely why we're taking a more clandestine approach. We need eyes and ears inside the Crimson Fleet. Someone who can feed us information, evidence, and expose their weaknesses. The catch is that you can't just knock on their front door and ask for an application. Getting inside is going to take some finesse. Let's get one thing straight right now. While you're working for me, I'm going to treat you like one of my own. Whatever crimes you committed in the past no longer matter. You're now an agent of SysDef, meaning that it's my job to keep you alive. I do. Our intelligence has managed to find a possible opening into the Crimson Fleet through Saoirse Bowden, one of their contacts. She works for the Trade Authority in Sidonia, so you'll be using a container of Aurora we've loaded on your ship to get her attention. Aurora is a Class A controlled substance that's illegal to transport outside of Neon, a city on Volai. Get caught with this stuff aboard a ship, and you're looking at some serious fines. That's classified. Suffice to say that the smuggler who was previously holding it will be spending the rest of their life in prison. You'd better hope so. Saoirse won't be easy to dupe. Once you bluff your way into the Crimson Fleet, then the operation proceeds to evidence gathering. That's where my second-in-command, Lieutenant Gillian Toft, comes into the picture. She'll explain everything you need to know. Eager to get going?
In for a penny, in for a pound, I guess.
Remember, this entire operation rests on your ability to infiltrate the Crimson Fleet and bring us the evidence we need to take them down. Then you better learn to swim, because you're diving right into the deep end on this one. I've studied your profile. I know you can do this. I'm not about to throw away someone's life on a whim or a prayer. Just use your best judgment, trust your instincts, and watch your back. I wouldn't expect any less. Look, before you begin, I want to make something perfectly clear. As an undercover operative for UC SysDef, you'll be expected to follow our code of conduct and ethics. Allow yourself to stray too far off the path, and you stand a good chance of spiraling out of control. The Crimson Fleet doesn't follow the rules. They only abide by one thing: money. All of their morals and social graces fall by the wayside in pursuit of their greed. At first glance, this can appear quite enticing, so I'm warning you not to get lured into their trap. Think you can handle that? To put it simply, you can't go into every situation with guns blazing. Think before you act. Calculate what you're doing and pull the trigger only when it's absolutely necessary. At the end of the day, your primary goal is taking down the Crimson Fleet. That's the greater good. That's what I wanted to hear. Anyway, it's time to hand you over to Lieutenant Toft. She'll brief you about the details of the evidence-gathering portion of the operation. Now, get out of here, and good luck. That's easy to answer. You don't. We'll be monitoring your activities from the Vigilance and attempting to keep it within your vicinity. When you feel you've gathered enough evidence, and at the completion of your assignments, head back here for a debrief. Beyond that, you're completely on your own. All we know is that she's been with the Trade Authority for years, which means she's been privy to some seriously shady deals. She's shrewd and she's diligent. The only reason we were able to connect her with the Crimson Fleet at all was thanks to an informant. I'm afraid she's the best lead we've got. For your own safety, nobody but myself and the crew of the Vigilance will be aware that you're working for the United Colonies. Basically, if you land in jail, you're going to have to deal with the fines. While you're running with the Crimson Fleet, you're undoubtedly going to be faced with some morally gray decisions. It's going to be difficult for you to weigh the consequences of pulling the trigger while maintaining your cover. Do what you have to do, but remember why you're out there in the first place. That's why I expect you to constantly seek alternative means to overcome your obstacles, rather than blowing holes in them. Look, I can see that you're struggling with this. So let me simplify this for you. If there's a route to your goal which doesn't involve killing innocent people, I'm urging you to follow that path. Use your instincts. I'm certain you'll do the right thing. As you were.
As you were. Okay, I went back to my other mission. Well, speak to her while we're here.
All right, we don't have a lot of time, so I need you to listen up. While you're working undercover, it's imperative that you gather as much evidence as possible. If you find any records that look suspicious or incriminating, you bring it to me. Is that understood? Well, since it isn't every day we stumble across a criminal's fully written confession, we need to build a case against our suspects. The more evidence we acquire, the stronger our case becomes. And knowing the Crimson Fleet, they'll leave plenty of evidence for you to find. Well, you better. Commander Akande's entire operation is resting on your shoulders. I want data slates, computer downloads, handwritten notes. Hell, I'll take anything if it'll get those bastards thrown into the brig. For the sake of the settled systems, I hope you're right. That minor skirmish you had with them on Vectera was nothing compared to the death and destruction those pirates leave behind. If you've seen what I've seen, you'd understand why I'm pushing you so hard. That's all we're asking. Oh, before you go, there's one more thing. Commander Akande has authorized a credit disbursement for each piece of evidence that you return, as compensation for your efforts. Yes. Commander Akande mentioned that when he proposed the idea. Lucky you. All right. We've loaded a container of Aurora into your ship's cargo hold. We're also providing you with a sample you can use to tease the goods. We've cleared your ship for launch. Proceed to Sidonia. Make contact with Saoirse Bowden. And with any luck, she'll point you to the Crimson Fleet. That should do it. You're dismissed.
Okay.
Don't worry, the container's been registered with UC Security, so you shouldn't have any trouble. Even if you're scanned. Of course, if we find out you tried to sell it to someone outside the boundaries of this particular operation, well, I don't think I need to tell you the consequences of making that mistake. We'll be keeping them close at hand until this operation is complete. So, we'll be holding them in the Vigilance's brig. If you're feeling particularly ruthless, you could always head down there and say hello. I'm sure they'll be thrilled to see you. Not really, no. I've learned to keep my personal experiences separate from the job. Don't get me wrong, I appreciate that you care. It's just that I don't feel like now's an appropriate time to be discussing these things. Let's just stick to the job at hand and concentrate on the mission. But, maybe we can talk about it some other time, okay?
Right.
I'll be here if you have any more questions.
Yes?
There we go.
Pardon?
Now, first, what I want to do is head back to the lodge and finish the Samco quest. Nest. And then I'm gonna drop Sam at the base.
Ship's clear. It's just us
So
among the
it's just
stars
me,
again,
and then
Captain.
we'll jump into this Crimson Fleet mission.
Hey, Dad. Want to hear a joke?
Sure, sweet pea.
Smooth jump. Nice work.
This is United Colony Space.
Oh, okay.
Maintain current
So
course.
because it's a
while
quest,
we
there's
stand
no,
by.
doesn't count as contraband. Good. Hey, what's going on here?
Higher than a skyscraper in New Atlantis.
All right, we're done. You're cleared to land at New Atlantis.
The theft skill at the final rank allows you to steal equipped weapons. Nice. Was an odd round.
Hey, we're back. Newest member of our little family really pulled through for us.
Is anyone hurt? You didn't let Cora handle the artifact, did you? We don't know what effects it might have on someone her age.
Relax, we're fine. Go ahead. Time for that artifact to meet its siblings. Just, what are we building here?
I haven't picked up any kind of frequency or signal coming from it.
That doesn't mean much. This thing could be emitting something we can't even detect. As far as we know, we could be building a gigantic bomb that will blow up as soon as we finish it. Or maybe it's some kind of interstellar children's toy.
Why would either of those things give the Discoverer visions and music? It's a message. I'm sure of it.
We just have to hope that finding more of the pieces will give us some clue.
I hear that. Moving forward sometimes means fumbling around in the dark. I think Cora and I can use some downtime, but you let me know if you ever want to team up again. Oh, and since it tends to come up, me and my Rugrat co-pilot work as a team. That's non-negotiable. If I'm coming with, that means Cora's on your ship. Likewise, you know where to find us.
Okay.
So does Vasco belong to you now, or does he still belong to Bear?
So now, next we're going to jump into deep cover, but we've got to level up here. Allows the installation of improved ship modules. I think I want that yet. Let's... bump this up. Oh, okay, I can't yet. That's why. Bump this one up? Yeah. Here we go. Okay, so off we go. To infiltrate the Crimson Fleet. I don't want to bring companions because I might have to, by the sounds of it, I might be put in a position to kill innocents, and then they might leave my party and all that kind of stuff, so we'll leave them out of this one. Then on I was running. It's a cool looking city. Gotta admit, the idea of like future cities being built, the idea of them being all planned out so that you have like a nice mix of nature and commercial areas and residential districts that are pleasant to live in and be in as well, without too much crowding, whatnot, that seems like it would be an appealing thing. Also seems like it would be difficult to do. There's Sarah walking back to the ship. Or her twin sister.
Everything good? We're here to help.
You know what else I can be doing too if I want to make some money to properly upgrade this ship a bit more is back at the Constellation home base there at the lodge. They have those missions to take on ships. Like combat missions. To do some of those too. Alright, here we go.
I have things for you.
Does she?
This never gets old. Lift off!
Apogee kick complete. Orbit steady.
Off to Mars we go. I wonder what it would look like through the window to travel faster than light.
Scan complete. Welcome to Mars. You are cleared to land at Sidonia.
Thank you. Yeah, it looks almost like the ship I've got right now. Except it's got a front facing. That is something I want to change big time.
Anything I can help you with? You should inspect your ship for heat leeches every couple landings. They'll cause plenty of havoc if left unchecked. Okay, no problem.
Let's see. What kind of parts do we have here? Thymos and okay. I wish, more than anything else, that I could put that landing gear a forward landing gear, or what is this? Landing bay. Can I? Yeah, I can do that. Ah. No. Cancel modification. Nah. I'm gonna have to figure that out. I'll do that off of stream though. And we'll definitely have an episode where we do a fair bit of shipbuilding once we get some more money in. But I definitely want a front-facing landing bay, at the very least.
The community center on P1 is a good place to connect with others.
Might make combat a little bit more difficult, but not that much.
If you're here to buy or sell, you might want to talk to Octai. I'm busy. Wouldn't be the first time I've heard that line. Oh, don't give me that look. I'm just having a laugh. What have you got for me? Aurora, huh? Nice. A little too hot to handle, though. What else you got? All I'm going to point at is the ceiling, with my middle finger. Get that stuff out of here before UC security catches on. Of course, if there's a finder's fee you're offering, I might, well, bend the rules a little bit.
I just blow your brains out.
You know, it's funny. Suddenly, I do remember someone who might be able to unload that stuff for you. There's a buddy of mine who runs with the Crimson Fleet. Goes by the name Adler Kemp. If he isn't passed out, you can find him killing the rest of his brain cells at the Broken Spear. Oh, and it's been a pleasure doing business with you.
All right.
People always ask me what I think about mining. It rocks. God, I'm so tired.
Yeah. Okay. And that one's standing on the table. Good to know.
Unless you're here to serve me another drink, you can turn around and walk away. Hey, why don't you say that a little louder? I don't think every single UC guard in Sidonia heard you. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think we can help you with this. If you've got a whole shipment of this stuff, you're going to need to move it fast. But you're going to have to do something for us first. You're a clever one, aren't you? Let's just say I have a certain influential affiliation. And leave it at that. Basically, you want that Aurora moved, I'm your guy. Right down to business! And no small talk. I like it. Now listen up, because I'm not going to repeat myself. I need you to deal with a miner who's racked up a bunch of debt. He probably spent it all on booze, not that I blame him. Either way, I want that money back. Perfect. His name's Carl Fielding. I think you'll find him wandering around the Deimos miners' quarters. Don't worry, you can't miss him. Just look for the most miserable-looking guy in the entire place.
Alright. Down below. Alright, let's do this. Here we go. Here we go. Reach the end. And Leroy Jenkins. One of the most epic pieces of comedy ever made. There he is right there, okay.
Something I can help you with? Adler Kemp. Who the heck is that? Adler, you said? Nope. I think you have me mixed up with someone else. Look, I'm tired. It's been a long day in the mines. I just want to go home, wash off the dust, and relax. This has been fun, though. Whatever. Hey now. Take it easy there. Let me think about that person you mentioned. Adler, was it? Hmm? Oh, wait. You mean that Adler? Yeah, sorry. I thought you were talking about someone else. I told him I'd pay up next week when Deimos cuts our next profit share check. I'll even bring it to him personally. Sound good? Yeah? Well, I mean, he doesn't really have a choice. Look, I haven't got a single credit to spare right now. Okay? You can't squeeze blood from a stone. You know? Right?
Try and persuade him.
What games? Why are you doing this to me? I don't have the money. No way! I'm already working my fingers to the bone!
Do it for the sake of your family?
I'd like to think so. What? Go to hell! You don't know anything about me. I know Adler's paying you to lean on me. So, you're just doing your job. But I swear, I've got nothing left. Okay? If I give you the last of my credits, my family starves. I can't afford to do that. I won't do that. I'm a miner for Deimos. It's not what I was hoping for out of life. But here I am. Yeah, it's a lousy company. It pays me a salary. But I depend on the profit-sharing bonuses to keep food on the table for my family. Hey, now wait a second. Just because things are tough, and I might be spending my afternoons at the Spear, it doesn't mean I don't care about my family. Adler doesn't get to judge me. No, he's just a low-life pirate who thinks he can push everyone around. Holy crap. Really? You'd do that for me? Wow. I don't even know what to say. Thank you. For everything. And don't worry. I'll never borrow anything from Adler again. I promise.
Ever been to Aquila? Those security uniforms are way cooler than anything we've got.
The city of Sidonia checking.
Didn't want to pay $3,000 for a guy that didn't have sense enough to not borrow from a loan shark, but okay.
In other news, Maroon Zealots have been sighted.
No.
It's my personal savior. Thanks again for the assist.
Oh.
This here is the most important work in the galaxy. We mine the resources that make...
Have something for me? There, would you look at that? I knew that bum was holding out on me. He going to be a problem anymore? Or did he get the message? Nice. Nice. You're kind of a natural at this. Leaning on deadbeats comes easy to you. I like that. You know, if you like this kind of work, I can get you more. A lot more. You think you can handle running with my, associates? That's what I'm talking about. I like your style. All right. I'll call ahead and get a hold of Nevamora. She's second to the big boss himself. Head out to Europa. You'll find her there. I suggest you listen to whatever she has to say. Oh, and I've taken care of that Aurora shipment for you too. Don't spend all that cash in one place.
Alright. Well, I lost $3 grand, but I got 7,300
I've been in the
back.
Vanguard a long time. The faces change, but bad guys are still bad guys, you know. Hey,
You
good
can
to
hire
see
him,
you
cool.
again. Still think there might be room for me on your crew?
No, not right now.
No worries. Plenty of work left to do in the Sol system. Give me a shout if anything changes.
Sure.
Always nice to kick back in the broken spear after a long day.
We're headed out to Europa. Meet up with the Crimson Fleet. Wonder how long this is gonna go. All this because I forgot about contraband. I love these randomly spawning mission types. Ah, crap. Yup. Yo. Look, Mom. No hands. And Vasco.
Time to join the stars. Orbital insertion complete. You may now move freely about the cabin.
Oh, thanks.
Wow. Look who finally had the guts to show up. Looks like Adler finally did something right for once. So, big shot. I hear Adler thinks you're good enough to join our crew. You betting your life on that? Because the only way out of our organization is with a warhead up your grav drive. So, before I put you to work, let's get everything out in the open. I don't know if Adler mentioned it, and for his sake, I hope he hasn't. But you aren't about to sign up with any average pirate crew. You're signing up with the Crimson Fleet. That's if you get through this little task I have planned for you. There's a medical supply ship called the Ragana, jumping into Enceladus's orbit. On board that ship, you'll find a traitor named Austin Rake. I want him dead. This job isn't about the loot, but I suppose every dog needs its scraps. Keep whatever worthless junk is on that ship. Just remember, the only thing that matters is that Rake dies. It's done when Rake stops breathing. Head back here when you're finished. And don't keep me waiting for long. Rake used to run with the fleet. Hell, I'm the one who vouched for him in the first place. Back then he had a different name and a different identity. He was a damn good earner, too. Brought in a ton of creds. Everything was fine until he wanted out. So he ran. And nobody, nobody runs away from the fleet.
Recognize that voice, man.
I've been tracking Rick for months. He's making it tough, not gonna lie. He changes his location and identity so often, it's costing me a small fortune just to keep tabs. But you know what? It's worth every damn cred. He's made me look like a fool in front of Delgado, and I'm gonna have his head on a pike.
Right. Cool looking ship. Saturn. Alright, now let's see what we're gonna have to do here. Somehow I don't think we want to kill a hospital ship. It would not be nice of us. But I think what we're gonna do for that we're gonna leave that up to the next episode, folks. Hope you enjoyed that. Give us a thumbs up if you did. Give me a thumbs down if you didn't. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Subscribe if you're new to help me grow the channel. And until next time, I hope you've enjoyed this continuing playthrough of Starfield, and I've been Rage at Games.